Alright, welcome back to Vlog-oween, episode 3, I think. We're gonna call this episode 3. Happy October, guys. Why are you laughing? Basically, our video today is gonna be a Halloween Q&A. So it's gonna be 31 questions of Halloween-based questions. And yeah, remember how we did the Christmas one last year? So it's basically gonna be like that, but Halloween-themed. You ready? My host today, Sully. So yeah. Question number 1. What is the best haunted house you've ever been to?
I think just burial chambers.
Have you only gone to one?
I've gone to burial chambers and then...
Okay, which is your favorite house in burial chambers? So burial chambers is a local house that has 3 houses. Actually, they technically have 4 if you count the one where you get buried alive.
Which hated that one. That's like the phobia one.
Yeah, that's like literally they cover you in these black balls. So like all the way over your head, and it was really wild.
There's one that I really like, but I hate it at the end. Is like the monkey comes out, a monkey arm or something comes out and tries to grab you.
I think that one is Insanity.
Insanity, yeah.
That's a good one. I like Insanity.
I don't like
Adrenaline's one with the train. And then the Woods.
I don't like the Woods.
The Woods is pretty scary. And like the one year, like this guy scared her and she literally fell on the ground.
Yeah, I knew that he was coming behind the door frame, and I was like, man, someone's probably there, because I was running to the door, and I was like, man, and then he went, ah, and I went, ah, and I fell on the ground.
Yeah, burial chambers is always a must-go to. I'll definitely go there in one of these videos. I can't record it in there because they yell at you.
Me and Isaac want to go, so.
My favorite one, there's 2. I like the one that they don't have anymore, called the Morgue. Used to be in, like, I think Green Bay.
They don't have it anymore?
No, they took it down a couple years ago, but I went with Jen, and they have it where you walk through an abandoned schoolhouse, and every classroom is, like, a different theme, and you have to try and escape the classrooms. So, like, it's just like super spooky. Like some of them are filled entirely with fog and you have to find a door. Or like there's a bunch of laser beams or there's just creepy people in there. Like it's just like crazy stuff like as you walk through. And then there's one here, I think Kakana has the Darkness of Realm or something. Realm of Darkness. But basically they have these areas set up where like as soon as you walk in they drop a bunch of like rice on you. And it feels like you have like spiders and bugs crawling down your back.
Ew.
Which I got an insider on that so I put my hood up and it didn't go down my shirt. But everybody else got it down their shirt and in their hair. And then they have, like, where you sitting in school desk chairs and there's a teacher screaming at you and then they pick a student and it happened to be Jen they picked and they threw her in the closet and you could hear them, like, doing things and she's screaming. I don't know what they were doing in there, but, like, she was screaming so hard and then, like, she went a different way than we did. So we went through, like, this mirror maze and she went some other place and then we met up, like, 10 minutes later. But we could hear
mirror mazes.
We could hear her screaming for, like, 10 minutes, like, while we were trying to find her. We couldn't find her. But we could hear her screaming through the walls.
Would they say find your classmate?
They literally just like it sounded like they went into like this torture room, and then like she was screaming like bloody murder trying to get out, and she was like, guys, ah! Like no joke, like she was like death murder screaming, and we're all like trying not to laugh because if you laughed you like slammed your desk with like a big ruler. Like they did that one in here in Kakana. You gotta go to that one. It's kind of interesting. Oh, maybe you'll get stuck in I don't know how they ended up picking Jen. Maybe because she was the one who's freaking out, but like Jesus. Okay, that was question 1. That was a long-winded question. We have 31. This camera's gonna die before that happens. What is your favorite Halloween candy? It's a more easy question. I like Twix. Twix are pretty good for chocolate. For not chocolate, gummy worms. People give out gummy worms?
I don't really know. I like Rolos. I love me a Rolo.
The chocolate caramel?
Yeah. Those are so good.
They're alright.
Rolos and Reese's.
Do you like candy corn?
It's alright.
I hate candy corn. Do you like the pumpkin ones?
No, I just like the triangles.
I hate candy corn
but
so
only
much.
sometimes. I haven't had it in a few years.
Just the smell gives me a headache. Your favorite Halloween movie? I would say mine is Hocus Pocus.
There was this movie that I seen a long time ago when I was like 8, and I had never seen it again, never heard of it again. But there was like this corn maze thing, and they all got trapped in this corn maze. And there were things around the corn maze, but they were stuck in the corn maze. It's like kind of a moral of the thing. I don't know what it was called.
Children of the Corn?
Maybe. Like
a scary movie instead of a Halloween themed movie, yeah. I think it's probably children.
Scary is Halloween themed.
Yeah. Maybe Children of the Corn.
I think it's that. It sounds.
That's an older movie.
It was really old, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not really old, but
yeah. It's probably Children of the Corn. That is a good movie. Because the next question is favorite scary movie.
Oh.
So probably.
Okay, well then for Halloween movie.
Honestly, like any of those Disney movies they used to play, where you'd see like them draw the Disney thing. It's like with like the spooky color. You know what I mean, in the corner. Like today on Disney Channel, and they'd be like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then it would be like a Halloween. Yeah. And then you knew it was gonna be a real good movie when they did that.
I agree. There was one called Girl Meets Monster or something, and it was like Olivia Holt, and that was a good movie. I liked that movie. It was a Halloween one.
The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody one. I like that one.
Sweet Life or Life on Deck?
I don't remember which one it was. I just remember it was Zack and Cody. There's a good one for Zack and Cody. Okay, favorite scary movie? I like the Michael Myers. Oh, those could be another Halloween movie. I like the Halloween.
Just Halloween.
Like Halloween Kills, like all the Halloween movies, the Michael Myers movies.
There's a really messed up movie that I seen about a year ago with my boyfriend Isaac. It's called Saw. Saw 1.
Oh.
I messed up. That was brutal for every character, including myself. And that was...
Final Destination still sticks with me today, where it's like, if you're behind like a log truck or something,
I can't.
you
I
always
never
think the
even seen
logs
the
are gonna
movie.
come. Dude, that movie always comes to my head every time I'm in a situation that is like in the Final Destination movies. Like, even though it's not the scariest movie, it's just like that literally could happen to me.
That's I've never seen that, but I've seen like the clips of the messed up parts happening, like the tanning bed one, or like the log
Or the
one.
roller coaster.
There's
Yeah.
one on the bridge or something.
Yeah, there's so many. There's like 5 movies.
Yeah. Or maybe the bridge is when it happens. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I've never seen the movies.
So those ones definitely stick to my mind.
There's a really scary movie that I cannot watch. Like, there are parts of it. It's not scary up until, like, the end, but there are parts of it that I just cannot watch. There's one of them called As Above, So Below.
Oh,
it's
in French, right?
No.
Oh, no.
It's just in France. Like, it's in Paris. It's because
I've
Paris
seen that
Catacombs.
one with you and Isaac.
Yeah, and me and Isaac rewatched it again. And when I tell you the exact same parts, I was like, I can watch it now. I'm older.
Isn't that in the caves? Yeah.
Dude, there is a part where this girl pushes the guy, and he made eye contact with her in the beginning of the catacombs, and she just stares and just like follows him, and he's like, oh my god, it's scary. And he's like, what the heck? And then throughout the end of the movie, or more endish to the parts of the movie, he's sitting at this well part, and she walks past, and then she walks past again, and then she pushes him. I cannot watch that part to save my life. And then there's a part where she's running, the main character, I don't remember her name, but she's running back to go get the right stone or something. And she has to crawl through all this blood. She sees her father, who committed sewer slide. And then, it's just all messed up. It's very messed up. It's a messed up movie.
I like psychological movies, but one I remember watching when I was like 10 at Shy's house at a sleepover was Cabin in the Woods, and that movie scared me.
I don't know.
When I was like 10, so I haven't seen it since then, but I just remember that being like the first scary movie I ever watched.
There's a movie that I feel like I still can't watch, and I tried watching it with you, like before you moved into here, and it was The Monster House. I don't know why, but that movie scares me. I will not watch that movie without like having like a blankie with me or something. I die. I haven't seen it.
That's a good movie, actually. I like that one.
I don't like the old lady. I don't like how I feel confused wherever they are in the house.
All right, number 6, best costume you've ever had.
This is a costume, and it's Walmart.
Well, just name some of the costumes you've been. Like, what were you? I don't even know.
I haven't really dressed up.
Yeah, I mean, most people
I
dress
was
up
a
when they're
unicorn
children.
one year. I was a blow up balloon dog.
Yeah, but like, what were you as a kid? I don't even remember. Like, I can remember mine. Like, you know, I was a ninja.
More like
I was a zombie.
Like, I wore dresses and called myself a princess.
Yeah, I was a zombie one year. I was a vampire one year.
I was a pirate.
I was a lion one year. I was a pirate one year too.
And I think I was a lion one year too.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys grew out of, I was it. Hand-me-downs, that's finest.
Yeah, so my best costume, I would say the zombie was pretty good.
I liked my balloon dog. You couldn't see my face, and a lot of people wanted pictures with me.
Dude, yeah, everybody was wanting pictures. Actually, we have a video of that. You should go back and watch, what is that, last year's video?
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite thing about spooky season?
It's my birthday!
Oh yeah, her birthday is in October, so that's pretty sick.
That sounds a little conceited. I like the time where I can gather with my people.
Dude, I love going to an apple orchard and getting a caramel apple. I think caramel apples are pretty good. I love pumpkin patches.
Did a caramel apple today.
Yeah, I ate one today, actually. Got one more left. I like the crisp air.
I like the haunted houses.
Oh, haunted houses are so much fun. There's so much to do in fall.
And the pretty pictures and all the trees changing colors.
Yeah, we're gonna do all that this year.
I'm not excited for the cold weather.
But like fall is like the good temp. You know, like winter is the cold weather.
No.
You're being dramatic.
Hot summer heat.
Dude, tomorrow's literally gonna be a high of like 60. Would you rather carve up or paint a pumpkin?
I'm not artsy, so I don't like making the mess and then it ending up looking terrible.
For paint?
For carving.
Oh.
Like if I'm like taking the time to carve a pumpkin and then I carve it messed up and it's ugly and I'm like, man, what did I do this for? At least if I paint, I can repaint it orange.
Or
and
just
then
paint something else on it.
Change it.
Yeah, I like the way jack-o'-lanterns look when they're lit up, but sometimes carving it gets a little frustrating. Depending on what kind of knife you have, how hard the penguin is. How hard the pumpkin is. But like last year, Dusty got these ones with warts on them, and those are the hardest pumpkins ever. Sorry, hardest pumpkins to carve through. Like we couldn't stick a regular knife in it. We had to grab like a jigsaw.
That's
or sawzall.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I already said that movie. Saw.
Can you name the 3 Hocus Pocus sisters?
Nope.
You can't name one?
No. I don't know any of their names.
You know
I seen that movie one time. Orange?
There's 3.
One of them has a pink dress, a green dress, and a blue dress.
I think one's green. I don't know. I know one has black hair, one has orange hair, one has white hair.
I know the orange one has.
I don't know what color their dresses are, but I know they're the hair colors.
One of them has.
And I'm not sure if I can name which ones are which sister. So the orange one, I think her name's like Winnie or something. The ginger. And then there's one named Sarah, which I think is the blonde hair, and I think Mary's the dark hair. But I could be wrong. I'll insert the correct answer. But
I don't know. There's a cat. I don't know the cat's name.
Oh, I don't know the cat's name. I actually only have seen the movie twice.
I've seen the movie one time.
And the first time I fell asleep on accident. But I did like the movie. Which is better, Michael Myers or Freddy vs. Jason? We already know I like Michael Myers better.
I remember being like appalled watching Freddy vs. Jason at Grandma's. I was like, are they sharing a movie? I was like, what is this catastrophe? And my grandma was like, just watch.
I do own the original Friday the 13th, which is a pretty good movie.
It always grosses me out seeing his face.
It's so cheesy looking watching it now because the movie is just so outdated.
I haven't seen it since. But I remember as a kid looking at his face being like, he could patch it up. Like, there's something he could do. He doesn't have to be a bad guy.
So
but I think I like Halloween better.
Michael Myers?
Yeah.
Do you like pumpkin spice?
Yeah.
I have never tried pumpkin spice.
So when we do the taste test, but I like the smell.
When we do the taste test video, we're gonna find out if I like pumpkin spice or not. Because I actually don't know. I've never tried it.
Like I can't have coffee because like caffeine in it, so I never had like a pumpkin spice latte or anything.
Did you sort/trade your Halloween candy as a kid?
Yep.
Yeah, we sure did.
All the gross ones went to Mom.
Yeah, literally, she got all those nasty Butterfingers. I hate those.
Butterfingers.
Derek got the dots.
Derek liked dots.
What is your favorite Halloween tradition? Yeah, I like the haunted houses. Definitely.
There isn't much I don't like about fall.
Yeah, it's all just real good.
It's pretty.
How old were you when you stopped trick-or-treating?
Shoot, I still do. What do you mean stopped? If I'm still this height and still sound like this, there's nothing saying I can't cover my face and say trick or treat. But also I do enjoy handing out candy.
Yeah, people don't really come door to door anymore. That they do like those trunk or treat things or whatever.
What is trunk or treat?
Where like they put it in a parking lot and they just like go trick or treating in a parking lot instead of doing it house to house. That's why it's like every year there's like less and less people going house to house. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. Like,
I thought that parents were just more.
Or they're just lazy.
With.
Or there's like, here, I'll buy you a bag of candy. You don't need to go house to house. I'm not really sure. I just think it's because of like the weird trunk or treat things they have, which we never did.
Heard of that.
Yeah, we never did that as a kid. We always just went door to door. But like, now you always see like, oh, let's just pop our trunks open and here's some candy right here. You don't gotta walk that far. And they do.
That's so lazy and a past tradition.
Yeah, it was like so much fun to go like walk to the big neighborhoods and be like, let's go get a lot of candy at these like rich people houses. So you'd walk like blocks and blocks and blocks away from your house just to get the good candy. What happened to that? Ooh, the Darren Whoopi Kid movie. That Halloween part in that movie? That's a good one. In your opinion, when does fall start?
I think September 25th.
I think fall this year technically starts on the 22nd of September. Is like the actual fall.
Oh, I just kind of think of it like 5 days before Halloween is when or before October
So
is when I
like the
should
week before October.
start getting my stuff together. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's fall. Like actually feels like fall when the leaves change. Like when I can physically see the leaves changing.
on the bridge, but Tallulah.
Yeah, some of the leaves are changing here already. Do you think black cats are spooky?
I knew a black cat named Boo.
No. I think they're mysterious.
I think they're cute.
Do you like pumpkin seeds?
Yeah. Yeah, with a lot of extra salt. I need that
I like roasted pumpkin seeds. They're so good. That was like my favorite part. I haven't eaten roasted pumpkin seeds in so long.
I haven't had a roasted pumpkin seed since...
Like Grandpa.
Yeah, I was going to say since
since
Grandpa
we used to
died.
carve them with Grandpa.
Yeah.
Because he liked to do that every
All of
year.
our holidays went away after he died.
Yeah. Are you dressing up this year? If so, what? Yes, I'm dressing up this year, and I'm going to be Donatello.
Why?
What are you going to be?
I was going to be Jack Skellington. But I'll be Raph.
Well, did you already buy it? Or are you
It's
going to
just
return it?
like this.
Oh.
It's quite literally this. And then these are literally the socks. Because I'm Jack Skellington.
Oh, okay. Yay. I mean, you can still be Jack. Is he gonna match you?
I don't know what he's going to do. He's like, I got to dress up. And I was like, yeah, you got to dress
Everybody's
up.
dressing up.
I was like, it's a Halloween party. Like, you got to dress up.
Yeah. What is your best Halloween memory? This is question number 19.
I think it's cute when people were asking me for pictures when I was a balloon dog. I thought that was exciting. And I also went trick-or-treating with little kids.
And when you did the alien one where you like ran away and made that little video, that was pretty funny.
I'm funny. I'm just a funny person.
That one, it was like a blow-up alien that steals you. We made a funny one on that. Or she made a funny one.
That was my birthday.
That was 2 years ago, I think. And then last year was the red dog. Or 3 years ago?
Longer.
My favorite Halloween memory, I think, is at like the other house. The White House. Where we'd like all go trick-or-treating together. And like through those neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had like so many friends in that neighborhood.
I remember every time I used to go trick-or-treating, my hands would go so numb.
Yeah, because it would always snow on Halloween.
It was so cold.
So like, you always had to buy your costume like 4 sizes bigger so you could put a jacket underneath.
Yeah, it was... Oh, I hated Halloween for that reason. I was like, man, I hate trick-or-treating. Because it was so cold. And now,
Every year
I don't know
snow.
if it just...
Question 20. What is your biggest fear? You got a lot of them, probably.
I don't like squirrels. Okay, so I was biking.
Cut to that video where we were like, where you asked what your biggest fear was. Remember, we were all sitting on this couch, but at the other house, and everybody was like saying dumb stuff, and you're like, I don't like squirrels. I don't know what my biggest fear would be,
You don't like spiders.
but it's not like my biggest fear. Like that's a little dramatic. I guess if I don't know, like a rogue like wolf spider that are like this big, dude. That crawled on me, yeah, I would probably die. But but like a legit fear, I don't know. Literally dying alone or...
Everyone dies alone.
Well, no, everybody dies with no dignity. So most people die with family members at least. My biggest fear, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
It's her questions and she don't even know.
I wrote these a while ago. These have been just in the backlog. I forgot even what I wrote down. I said maybe like just hitting your rock bottom is kind of like what is your rock bottom? Like you truly don't know what your rock bottom is until like your death day, you know? Like you could think this is your rock bottom and then like 10 years from now you'd be like, oh no, this is rock bottom. And then you finally die and you're like, okay, think back, reflect, that was.
You got me there.
So like you never know, like you think like what is rock bottom and then you're like, you just never know. So like it's kind of scary to think like, is this really the worst or could it get worse? It's kind of scary. Just the element of the unknown is scary. That got deep. All right, 21. When do you think kids should stop trick-or-treating?
Never.
Personally, never. I don't think you should.
The more the merrier.
Exactly. Like, do I care if you're 50 coming
I
to my
don't
door?
care
No,
if
I'm gonna
you
give
have
you
a
candy.
wheelchair. Shoot, I'll buy a ramp for you.
Like,
Come on
I don't
over.
care if your dog can come to my door. I'll find something to give it.
Literally.
Like, I do not care. You could be 80 rolling up. If you can scoot on in, here you go.
You can say trick or treat.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's just a vibe to hand out candy and like it's just fun. So like who cares? Why does it have to be a kid thing? Like who made that stereotype?
The adults that didn't want to
The
let
adults.
their 13-year-olds out.
What do you think the worst Halloween candy is? Candy corn. Disgusting.
The fingers.
Oh, the Butterfingers are nasty too. I hate Butterfingers.
I never had one. It just sounds disgusting.
No, they're disgusting.
It's yellow.
Paydays are nasty. Nut rolls are nasty.
I don't like anything nut. If you got a nut in it, I don't want it.
Oh, this one is kind of answered this one already. Do you prefer door-to-door trick-or-treating or trunk-or-treat?
Door to door.
Door-to-door.
Never
We
even
answered
heard
that like 5 times. All right, 24. Where would you hide if there was a zombie apocalypse, or any sort of apocalypse? Not just zombies.
A gas station. I don't know. Supermarket.
Like Walmart.
Yeah, just go to Walmart. I mean, no, everything expires.
Dude,
Just
don't go to
like
the
you
store
know.
down the street because all their food is going to be expired. All the time. I have to check the expiration dates every time I go. And it's like, oh, this expires tomorrow? Why would I buy this? I can't eat that quick.
I don't know where I would go. Zombie apocalypse. I think I'd. Is that bad? But like for real, something's taking me out.
Dude, honestly, I read those zombie books up there, the Walking Dead books, and they hide in so many interesting places. So like,
I wouldn't survive too long already because I'm just slow.
yeah, I don't know. I would probably hide maybe like a bomb shelter. I don't know. They always got like food that doesn't expire and drinks.
Oh.
But then also you never see the day of light. I don't know. It's kind of like so scary, but.
No, I don't know because I feel like I would turn.
Dude,
like,
you hide in a
cannibal.
prison, like, they got real industrial walls. Nobody getting in, nobody's getting out. Alright, next one. Other than candy, what did you like getting for Halloween? I know you liked getting them toothbrushes. Those, like, dentist people would hand out toothbrushes.
You know what sucked about Halloween?
Honestly, I liked getting, like, popcorn or, like, juice. No, but like honestly, I liked getting popcorn.
You know what sucked? This is opposite. Is there a question about what you don't like?
No, we kind of had we already had the worst candy.
Okay, well I'm telling you something I don't like. There were these vampire fang things, and my teeth were so busted they wouldn't.
I hate those
fit.
too. They don't. No, they always like pinch you weird. They never fit anybody's mouth.
Did you see my teeth? They wouldn't even like entertain the idea of going in.
Okay,
It was
what
so
is the
gross.
thing? So you didn't like the vampire teeth, obviously. So what is the other, like a different, you like getting like little toys like that? Or did you like getting the toothbrush? Did you like chips or popcorn or juices? Or do you just like the candy? Like screw all that, give me candy.
Ugh, if I ever got a bag of Gushers, I was
Oh,
thriving.
actually some people, they give out like fruit snacks. Those were actually pretty bomb too.
No, not fruit snacks. Gushers.
That's the fruit snacks.
That
With
no.
juice.
Whenever I think of fruit snacks, I think of like those busted, nasty
fruit
2%, $2 ones.
The Welch's.
Welch.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know. I'd like to think of the idea of a higher power.
Okay, honestly, I don't believe in ghosts unless I was at my cousin's house when they used to live in Menasha. Because
I haven't seen anything scarier as that.
that is the scariest moment and most ghost-like moments, more than one occurrence in my life.
Way more than one occurrence, man.
Like, they had like, I swear I've seen like 10 ghosts at their house. Like, no joke. And we photographed them. We have creepy photos. They had the Ghostbusters there.
I don't know if you were there.
I was at the Ghostbusters event.
Sadie, she was standing in front of the door, and there was just a shadow running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I was like, man, I'm happy I peed already.
Dude, I remember there's like this farmer dude with this little girl sitting on their porch. Like, no joke. And more than one person seen it at the same time. We're like, this dude in overalls right now. He looked like a farmer.
There was a time in Dominic's house. Dominic's house. I was with Dominic, and we were looking through Sadie's room, and the handprint on the it was the paint. It was paint handprint. And if you look past the hand, and if you looked in one of the trucks that was in the driveway, you could see a freaking like someone was sitting in the car, but it didn't look like a person. And me and Dominic were like, "What is that?" We went downstairs, looked in the car, and it was gone. And we were like, "What was that?" I have chills probably. I feel it coming.
So many times where we're just like just stuff
I gotta
would
drive home
slam
again, guys.
and like it's so scary, like the scariest stuff. And we would take photos of like just their dining room and like there would be like orbs and there would be eyeballs like all creepy, and it's like, you know, like when you take a photo with an actual photo camera and like it turns your eyes red, like that's what you would see, like the red. Like
but like nothing there.
When their eyes, but there's no person. It was just like the eyes. It was weird. Like that house was so scary.
Dude, doors
like a
would
real haunted
slam
house.
on their own.
Like doors would slam. The windows would like.
When I
they
tell
had, like,
you
the
I
weird
was
glass windows.
scared, I would make my cousin Cassie come with me to every single room because I was so scared. I remember her steps looking really scary. And then there was my cousin Dominic had.
It was a real life haunted house.
This one room, me and him would play video games, and then eventually he would get tired, and I was never tired at this house because I was always scared.
Dude, you didn't sleep at that house.
Me and him would share a bed sometimes because we're cousins, but we would play video games the entire time, and then he would go to bed, and I would try and go to bed. But there was this door And in front of this door was just like a scary white door.
Dude, their whole house is so old too. It was built in like the 1800s.
Oh my god, it was like a door.
It's got like the old school architecture to it.
Around the door was a railing. Like there was like a railing. I don't know how to describe that. So like there was the room, and then around the room was the stairwell, and then there was the railing. And you could like throw things down.
Yeah.
But his door led to the
basically the basement, yeah.
And you could see through the other side. And every time that door was open, I was like so terrified. I was like, you sleep closer to the door because I don't like that door.
Do you believe in witchcraft?
No.
I don't either. Sorry for all those out there that do, but I don't.
I can't imagine just going in front of a candle and being like, just out.
Yeah, it seems a little far-fetched for me, but yeah. I'm a little iffy on the ghosts. I would say I don't believe in ghosts except for Tanya's house. Old house.
I don't know, man. Some messed up things happen at my house sometimes.
I do hear creepy noises here, but I just tell myself it's the fridge or the house settling.
At my house, I'm not even really scared anymore. I mean, there are some times where I'm like, whoa.
Now we're back! My battery died and my SD card died at the same time. Or SD card filled.
Ironic.
Yeah. Do you think pumpkins are a fruit or a vegetable?
They have seeds. That's a fruit.
I agree. Is a gourd? Do gourds have seeds?
What is a gourd?
Because a pumpkin, I think, is a gourd. Is a gourd a different category? Or is it still a fruit because it has seeds?
A gourd sounds like a monster.
Like a squash?
I don't like squashes.
Does squash have seeds?
I've
never actually eaten squash. Or cut a squash open. Would you rather be roommates with a vampire, Frankenstein, or a witch?
A witch. She'll give me benefits.
What? What do you mean she'll give you benefits?
If I am dying of a cold one day, she'll be like, hocus pocus, and I'll be like, I can breathe. I can see clearly.
Oh, you mean she's got like magic?
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, that would be pretty cool.
Haven't you ever seen Wizards of Waverly Place?
Mm-hmm.
They could do stuff.
Okay, I'm with you. Have you ever egged or TP'd a house?
It's been years. For legal reasons, it's not real. Yes.
Yes. To both or to one?
To egg.
I've gone with to TP a house, but I didn't actually throw toilet paper.
Ma'am, the mealy.
No, egg.
The van.
Huh?
Egg to a van.
I said TP. Yes, we egged the mean lady's house. And I'm not sorry. I'm only sorry because we egged the wrong car.
I want to say her name.
I don't know her name. I don't remember that. I just remember her as the mean lady. Couldn't even walk in her grass without her screaming. Alright, last question. Are you ready? I already know the answer to this for you.
Okay.
Would you play with a Ouija board?
Yeah. If I'm not buying it. Whoever buys it has to play it with me.
I'm not buying a Ouija board. I'm not playing a Ouija board.
Why?
I've seen that
believe
movie.
in any of this crap.
Yeah.
She's over here like, I don't believe in any of that.
Fine. You buy it and we'll play it at the Halloween party.
I'm not buying it, and then we'd be playing it here.
So.
You're such a little liar.
Just kidding, don't buy it. That's spooky.
I'm not scared to play a Ouija board. I'm scared to...
They sell them like everywhere.
Especially
you gotta go
now,
find it.
in October.
You gotta go find it in like some creepy attic and play it in some creepy attic.
Bitch, you got a creepy attic. Daryl told me there was stuff up there.
That wraps up our Q&A. I hope you enjoyed our question. Come back tomorrow for another Vlog-oween video. Don't know what it's going to be. Probably going to be taste testing food. If it's not, it'll be sometime. Did you have fun?
Yeah. Had a great time.
So much fun.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. Is it Halloween related?
Yeah. So, since you got to ask as many as you wanted, 31.
31. Because Halloween's on
What
the
do you
31st.
think would be a scarier way to die? So, like, the fast and efficient way, which would be, like, drowning in hot...
Drowning is not fast and efficient.
Drowning in hot lava, burning to death. Or, would you rather drown through quicksand?
Not water.
Nope. Quicksand or lava.
I feel like lava would just be quicker.
But you could potentially get out of quicksand. Say you get out. You didn't drown. But the quicker you move, the faster you sink.
Yeah, but assuming you're gonna drown and die, I'd rather just die in lava because it would be faster.
It's hot.
Yeah. It's like jumping in a volcano.
Have you ever seen lava? It's so slow. You'll probably fall in that slow too.
Yeah, but I would probably just burn it, like, just, you know.
You're not dead because you're on fire.
Most people die because of the pain first.
You don't die from pain. You just...
Man.
So who? Who told you die from pain?
I don't know, this is a dumb question.
Who do you know dies
It's not
from
even
pain?
a real question.
Yeah. I would rather die in quicksand.
I'd rather die in lava. Put in the comments below what you'd rather die from. Goodbye!